Welcome to Health and Wealth. I titled that new channel with that title. The handle is a little bit different because the Health and Wealth handle was taken. I was somehow guided to create that, to keep bringing some messages of unity within, to create to share actually what I began experiencing and being guided to serve to more of humanity with that unity, creating that unity with health and wealth. And the question that I posted to reflect upon today is, what is possible for you when you are in great health and wealth? We many times in duality of word that is actually being shifted to more unity conscious, if you didn't hear that yet, where we can keep coming more from wholeness. So that's why it's even more important, because if you're not so aware, it will be even intensify for you that duality, to create the opportunities of that transformation to more unity. I've been working on it for years, and I honestly didn't even know what it means. I've been into a transformational work leadership training in person, and at the end of that training, I received a message: help unite people in this world. And I'm like, well, sounds very honorable thing to do. And what I get to do, how I get to do it, to create that. So I was diving deeper and deeper within to get more answers, to get more clarity, to transform myself on so many different levels, especially in my health. I didn't know that there were even that many levels. I started even earlier before that happened. That was about, probably I should say, about 6, 7 years ago. However, my transformation journey on physical level in my health started, well, the real journey started at the very beginning of my life when there were some health challenges, but to some transformation I was able to create when I was in transition from my elementary school to high school, when I did some body transformation, releasing bunch of pounds, and people didn't know what was going on. To another one, bigger one, when one beautiful morning I didn't feel like waking up because I didn't feel good in my body, and that was on so many levels, and I experienced in a very physical way that my body didn't want to cooperate with me to actually raise myself from my bed. And upon quick reflection, I decided that I will wake up, I will stand up, and I will do something about it. And it won't be anymore just playing, uh, like teasing myself, but it will be a deep transformation within. And it happened. It took months. It was a lot of mindset involved, creating a better habits, and just the results of that transformational journey. After months, what happened? I probably started at around size 12, possibly 14 at some points, to size 2, and then able to keep that all those release pounds off for many years. There's sometimes fluctuated. However, those new habits that I develop, because at the beginning there was a bit willpower, I quickly were realizing that I cannot rely too long on my willpower. So it has to be more consistent efforts, and new habits develop, that I'm not doing any some kind of cravings, that I'm like sabotaging my transformation and going backward instead of forwards. And a lot of people experience that they start feeling good about themselves, they operate on the willpower, and they reversing and sometimes even doubling the weight, for example, because they feel like, okay, we good, then we can still doing whatever we want to do. There is definitely require of some discipline and it becomes easier, honestly, um, because honestly you don't no longer kind of craving certain things. You okay with not having them, especially when you know that they affecting your body, and you start developing a more expanded mindset that why I even reach out for those things when they affecting my body, and how much it will actually cost me on so many levels to transform that again, and even require some support, and spending some money with it. So that's where it started. It developed with the deeper dives to deep with many times even support, because I felt that I wasn't able to help myself, and I did the best I could. But at some point, you're reaching that point that you want to expedite. You start being more aware of what is going on and what's the possibility. So you want to experience some transformation, deeper transformation, and see where it leads you. And for me, it was like discovering who I am and what I'm here to do. It was getting kind of in age as well. And even though I felt like I found my passion and been serving with that passion of finding homes, physical homes for people for 19 years, at some point, with possibly the transformation, I felt that there is something else for me to discover, that I get to actually, that I have some higher purpose in this life, and that was keep being unveiled and discover and unwrapped, and keep in the process of discovering some more and having answers. And this year seems like one of like celebration years of finally arriving at more of divine peace. That's my word for this year. Yeah, being in divine peace and some discovery of my purpose. Is I came here to discover more of that, and having the understanding of that, it require also reach out for some support from some amazing person, where she put it in perspective for me when, and it start kind of dawning on me as well, why I was experienced a lot of conflict, because those, like from our conversation and based on the journey that I already were on, start discovering that they were for me to transform, that I had a choice. I could just keep experience more conflict, or can start transforming those conflicts to peace, to have that inner peace, to come with more joy and love. And there were some pivotal moments in my experience with my relations to myself, that I felt so lost in it, and losing actually my loved ones, especially my daughter, to discovering that that I have a choice. I wasn't okay with losing my child. I it got even bigger for me to keep working on discovering how I can transform my relation with myself before I can have a better relation with my daughter. And I'm so grateful, because recently was another celebration of that reconnection, deeper reconnection that was created because I made those choices of that transformation in my experience, and another level of my health to create. And now in that co-creation experience with my beautiful daughter, uh, with the beautiful community of conscious community of people that I choose to, and even felt called, divinely called to be part of it, to co-create that health and wealth, and start realizing more and more why I am part of that community, because of my purpose, because I was here to create more of that unity, to be in more peace. And when we actually getting to the answers, we're not just doing that for ourselves, but it getting to the point, and we actually encourage that we are ready to serve others with it, that it creates that unity, that they can come home from that journey of being lost, of being so distressed with all that is the experiences that are happening, and they keep coming, like that it's that life is unfair, that it's not okay, that I'm not lucky. And sometimes people would say to me that they feel that I'm lucky. And well, sometimes you get to help your luck to to actually transform your experiences, so you actually creating some unity, and from that you can create miracles, honestly. And it feels like you are lucky. I honestly prefer word blessed, blessed beyond the measures. So how that relates to wealth? Well, many times you probably heard the saying, "Health is wealth." When you going so deep on the transformation of your health, you actually arriving at the wealth, and it's a matter of all that transformation to put together, and the results will actually happen. That you will start attracting more wealth in not just health wise, but in material, like financial one, when you create that unity within. Because of course, many times with limitation, we operate from that and feeling like, well, we have a choice. We either can have health or we can have wealth. We observing others how they got to some wealth, for example, and we felt like it's a lot of sacrifice. So we possibly stopping ourselves from having a success, and you're not alone with it. Because you feel like if I have some wealth, it will be harder to maintain my health. And really having a serious conversation with yourself and realizing that, well, you will have the resources to take care of it, but before even you have that resources to take care of it, when you transform your health with the resources that you have right now, you will be ready to receive more of that health and more of that wealth. It won't be from some brokenness, or when you even in the state of some accumulation of that wealth and operating from some fear, and many times even to a panic that, well, what if that like will be taken away from me? So when you're really so grounded and united and keep operating from that wholeness, you really unlikely will have those feelings. You will be just keep feeling blessed. You will keep feeling grateful that you get to experience both, that you get to experience health and wealth. And you will arrive, you will awaken, and you will enjoy your experience. You will feel more love with it, and actually peace as well. And you will feel that more of that unity within. So that's my first message on this channel. Looking forward to stop by more here and sharing some thoughts and tips and golden nuggets from my journey. And stay tuned. Looking forward to see you around. Share that with your friends and whoever you feel resonates. I would greatly appreciate you for doing that, and keep stopping. Hit subscribe button so you can be notified when the new content is created. It's been kind of in the working technological things to develop, and they will be keep evolving. And I felt like stronger and stronger nudge to just show up without perfecting that, like I have to have the cover, I have to have the perfect message or this or that. Just showing up and serving and creating that possibility for you. So feel free to answer that question, reflecting, or tell me what resonated with the message that I just shared with you. So many blessings, sending you so much light, love, joy, and peace. Take care.